Now on to the Hantavirus. I again wanted to cover this as well. Passengers from virus-stricken cruise ship fly home to countries for monitoring. What do I think about the Hantavirus? I hope YouTube doesn't ban me for this, but I honestly believe this Hantavirus thing is no different than COVID-19 and everything that we saw. It's the same playbook. Everything that they're telling us is the same thing. They're even using the same language. They're using the contact tracing language. They're already talking about vaccines. They're already talking about quarantining. They're already talking about all of this, and they're making it sound like it's every single country, when really this is a rat to human disease. And they said a lot of the same thing, again, about COVID, how it came from a bat. And so we have all of this same rhetoric. This is the World Health Organization basically trying to get payback on the people of the entire planet for, and maybe even America, for not funding the World Health Organization anymore. If you didn't hear about that, we covered it last week. The United States is going to be essentially leaving the World Health Organization. Robert F. Kennedy made a big statement on that. So much as I disagree with a lot of what the MAHA movement is doing and how they're not really making our food any safer, they're actually still allowing for a lot of these really unhealthy foods and GMOs, and even the things that are not GMO, you're still getting poisoned by the pesticides and Bill Gates' little operations there. I don't like that Bill Gates isn't in prison. I don't like that Dr. Fauci isn't in prison. Yeah, all of these things I agree with. But at the same time, I think it's important to note that it's important to note when you are being played. And I think the American people and the entire planet is being played on this Hantavirus thing. Take it seriously, obviously. You take your precautions and you don't consider everything some conspiracy theory now. You know, you take real precautions, but at the same time, also have a memory and remember what they did last time with all of this. Remember the playbook. Okay, this is about vaccinations. It is about the $1 trillion market of vaccines. So let's watch this clip a little bit, talking a little bit about the Hantavirus and kind of what's new with that story.
This operation requires the cooperation of 23 countries. I want to remark this. 23 countries are involved in this operation.
So this is Monisa Garcia, the Spanish health minister. So again, what I want you to pay attention to is whether or not this sounds exactly like the COVID playbook that we saw before.
I want to thank all the institutions, the WHO, of course.
So again,
we have been repeating the same answer many times. This is not another COVID, and the risk to the public is low.
Okay, so I'm saying it is another COVID because they're trying to fearmonger and they're starting that entire conversation. World Health Organization, he just said it. Well, it's not another COVID. Well, we'll see. We're going to see. We're going to develop the story and we're going to actually kind of dig into it. But what I do want people to do is, again, just have a memory and how they like to do all of this and think about the money. Follow the money and ask who benefits the most.